My name's Beth, and we are going to be doing a Forever Fit Strength and Balance class today. Some different exercises today. If you have one of these stretchy bands or the tubes that are stretchy, that would be really helpful. It's not absolutely necessary, but it would be helpful. If you do have one like this, you're going to want to tie it into a circle because it's going to go around our legs and a few other things that we're going to do. Now, if you don't have one of these stretchy ones, you could use a strap or even a belt, that kind of goes around your waist, for a couple of the exercises. For some of the other ones, we will just not use anything. Okay, so I'll tell you, if you don't have one of these, I will give you some cues on what to do without that. You're also going to want your chair and you're going to want your weights. A couple different sizes. If you have different ones, I'll just be using one medium size like I usually do. All right, so we'll get started in a moment. Hi, Monica. Happy Easter. And I'll give you just a moment to get your stuff together. So if you are just joining me, we are going to be using a stretchy band if you have one, okay? If you do have this type, that's kind of like a ribbon, you're going to tie it. If you have the tube kind with the handles on the end, don't worry about it. We'll just be like wrapping it around, okay? And if you don't have either one, that's fine. Grab a strap or a belt. And for some of the exercises, that will work, all right? So if you have a band or a strap, you can just maybe put it on the back of your chair or lay it beside or put it underneath. I've got my weights underneath. And we're going to start our warm-up standing today. So, hi Jackie, good morning, happy Easter. Hi Kim. All right, you guys, so let's get some music started and we will get warmed up. We're going to start standing today. We're going to do half our warm-up standing and half seated and then get into some great work. All right, so just let me know if the music is too loud or too soft. I will check the notes periodically on there, but just have a good time, all right? I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. All right, so let's start marching. Good morning, Amy. Hey, Kim. Happy Easter, everybody. We got a beautiful day. Just a great day to be alive, isn't it? Now let me know, is that music too loud? For me, it's kind of loud, but for you, it might not be. Good to be alive. Good, 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 good to be alive. Yeah. You don't have to do this part. I just thought it would be kind of fun. All right. So we're marching right here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 and tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. That's it. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3 and tap. Now, we're just going to take this on a small move. So forward and back and tap. Forward and back and tap. That's it. Get your arms moving. All right, how about we pull? Good, 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 good to be alive right up now. That's it, just forward and back. Let's do a couple more. Nice, now you can make your steps bigger as you're ready. Oh, I didn't tap that time. That's it. So you're just alternating the lead leg. How about 4 more of those? 3. 2 more. And 1. march, march. Doesn't matter which leg you're on. I'll get on the right though. How about we take a step touch? So start with the legs. Good. Now, how about we pull? Let's add a hamstring curl. That's it. We're standing tall, pulling the belly button in toward the spine. Change to a knee. Now, if you're up for it, and it's okay on your shoulders, take those arms up. Hey, good to be alive. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. March. All right, back to that step touch. And just start right here with your hands. Now, if your knees are up for it, you're going to start to dip down. I have a cat in here today. He might make an appearance. We'll see. Good. Oh, I think I got to let him out. You guys keep going. Here you go, buddy. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is start making this 2 steps, okay? So 2 this way, 2 that way. If you don't have room, just do the single. Yeah. Down and up. Last one. All right, let's make it a grapevine. You guys remember grapevines? Step behind and then out. Good. Let's get the arms moving. So we're just tapping. Now we're going to add in those moves we did. So we're going to come out and hamstring curl. Good. Grapevine is stepping behind. If that doesn't work, just do that double step we did, okay? Just like that. But that grapevine will stretch your hips a little more. Hamstring curls. Let's change to a knee. Now, those arms can lift higher if that works for you. If that's uncomfortable for your shoulders, you know what to do. Take it lower, right? Couple more. One more each way. Just the knee lifts. Oh yeah. Maybe picking them up a little higher, but feel free to choose your range of motion. All right, let's march. Woo! All right, how we doing? Everybody good? Nice. Feel free to take a break and get a drink anytime you need to. Keep it here. Ooh, march it, march it, march it. Good. Okay. Come to your chair. We're going to have a seat. And you want to sit on the very edge. Okay? Sit up tall. Let your shoulders drop down. We're going to take a leg forward and back. Now you can't see too well, I don't think, but I'm placing my heel on the floor. All right. Heel tap, heel tap. Now let's bring the arms out. We're going to bring one back and then the other. So it's same side pulling as the leg that's tapping in front. Tap with your heel. Pull. Good. Four more. arms down, open and close. So I'll show you from the side. You're tipped. Arms are coming out about shoulder height. Pulling the belly button in. How about we go a little faster, all right? So you want to look down. You can sneak a peek up at me, but then make sure you're not lifting your chin too high in this tipped over position. Two more. All right, come on up, roll the shoulders back, come right back into your tip. Now, turn the backs of your hands toward the back wall. We're gonna press back, press back. Good, so I'll show you from the side again. Pressing back. You should feel your triceps working. That's it. All right, you know what we're doing, right? Faster. So if anytime we speed something up and that feels like too much, stick with the slower pace. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Come up, roll the shoulders. Oh, feels good. All right, let's tip forward again, arms down. We're gonna come out to the side. Right up to tempo if you're ready. So you're kind of looking right in front of your toes on the floor. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come up, shoulder roll, and then right back down. This time, palms face the back. You're gonna press. Should feel just a little different, more in your biceps. That's it. You press back to whatever range of motion feels good for you. Two more like that. All right, faster. Press. So if you can envision that you're pressing through something thicker than air, that will get those muscles working a little more. Last 2. Good. All right, come on up. You're going to take your legs a little wider. We're going to lean to one side and reach up. Now, as we come across, we pull the knee up, reach, pull the knee up. All right, let's go. Oh, now that might feel a little fast for some of us. So if that's the case, slow it down. All right, let's do a few more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Leaning over to the other side. So this lean makes you have to stabilize your hip a little more. Reach up, pull. Now, if you don't want to do the knee, you could just pull across. All right, and you're still working your obliques. All right, you can stick with this slower pace, or let's speed it up. That's it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, reach up and down. Up and down. So we're going to the corners, those top corners. Great. Little faster. Again, if this is too fast, you can either make it smaller or you could slow it back down. Let's do a few more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Sitting up tall, reset your posture. We're going to take one leg to the corner and then the other. Touching the heel down. Now here's the arms. Reaching up. Now we are not going to take this fast because what we're going to do is both arms and both legs. Let's go. Oh, do you have to hang on to your core Just stay up tall, try not to lean back, and breathe. Now if this is a little too much, do that one leg at a time like we did before. That's it. Oh, that's warming up my core. Woo! 2 more. I love that one. Seated jumping jacks, who knew, right? All right, come on up. And you are gonna get 1 weight. We're gonna hold that weight right here. Now, I want you to bring your feet, I will step back so you can see better. Your feet are gonna be about shoulder width apart, so that's a little bit further than hip distance apart. Toes are turned out to 11 and 1 on the clock. Now we're gonna sit our butt back and come back up. It's a squat. And if squats are not your thing, then what I'm gonna have you do is just come lower, a little less down far. Does that make sense? So you just take it higher, okay? If this is feeling okay on your knees, we're coming down here. And if it's really not working for your knees, you're gonna do what we're gonna add on, which is a bicep curl. Down, bicep curl. So if you're not squatting, you're just staying here with that bicep curl. Now we're gonna change that, and then you're gonna come down, push up, down, and push up. So last week we did these in a little different position. We had a wider plie. So you're gonna feel a little different. I'm gonna show you from the side how you wanna sit back and put your weight in your heels. Just a couple more. Good. All right, so you are gonna put your weight down, and you are gonna get that band if you have it, okay? I recommend sitting to put this on. You're gonna put it around your ankles. Now, if you don't have one of these, but you do have a tube with the handles, you are going to stand on your tube, okay, and hold the handles. So the tube is underneath your instep, and you're holding the handles up here or down here, wherever you need to. If you don't have either of those, don't use anything, okay? All we're gonna do is that step touch, but a slower pace, and we are gonna see if we can get that little squat in there. So as you come in, don't let the tube get flabby. You're gonna keep a little tension in there. Good, standing up really tall. We're gonna drop the shoulders down, lengthen the back of our neck, pull in our belly button. Now, if your knees are going, nope, I don't like, stay up tall. Try to make this wider so you're really focusing more on the outside of your hips and thighs. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, whether or not you have a tube or a band, doesn't matter. We're gonna step forward and forward. Okay. Now, if you have the room, you're gonna go forward, 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 forward. Back, 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 okay? Now, if you don't have a tube or a band, you're probably thinking this isn't doing anything for me. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is get a little lower. And if you've got the tube on and you wanna get lower too, you could. So you're gonna kind of take like a little crouch. Forward and back. So if you don't have much room, you could just do 1 step forward, 1 step back. Good, all right, let's come back. And you can take your band off this way, or if you feel a little bit better about it, have a seat and take it off. We'll use that later, so have it nearby. All right, so let's come up. Now, I'm gonna come right beside my chair. You could be behind it if you have room, but I want you to be able to see what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take the front leg, or one, you can choose one leg. You're just going to slide your toe back as your front leg bends and come back in. Slide the toe back and come back in. All right, let's do that a little faster. So we slide and come in. Slide, come in. You decide how much you're going to bend that knee. And if you don't want to hold on, you don't need to. You don't have to. Now, if you want to add a little something, slide along, come in and lift your knee. So definitely start off holding the chair. And then you can see where you want to go. We're only going to do 4 more. And if bending this knee is bothering you, I want you to just step the foot back. I should have told you that earlier. Okay? Good. All right, shake it out. This is a little Latin mix today, so you can do this if you want. I think that shakes things up. All right, let's do the other side. So I'm going to stay here because I don't have room on that side. You can be on the same side, switch, or going back to your chair. Just do the other leg, all right? Slide, come in. Slide, come in. So that back leg is slightly bent. Good. So if you don't need the chair, you can let go. The arms out like this would help you balance better. Or on your hips is a little harder. How about, you want to add the knee? That's it. Just slide, add a knee. It's optional. How about just 2 more? Very nice. Good job. Okay. We are going to have a seat. You're going to use your band again. Let's give the legs a little bit of a break. Just sit up tall, knees right over your ankles, and the knees coming straight out from your hips. So here, if you didn't have the band, but you do have a strap or a belt, you can use that, okay? You are going to take one end in either hand. Right hand comes right in the center of your chest, elbow out. But try not to lift the shoulder. Now this left arm is going to pull out like a bow and arrow. And we're going to come in. You are pulling a little with your right arm, but it's the left arm doing most of the work. All right, let's try it. So now if you have a strap, you're going to stretch it out long, and you're just going to kind of pulse, trying to almost stretch that strap, okay? If you've got the band, it's here. 2 more. Good. All right. Woo, shake it out. You can lay that here. Take a little stretch for your chest. Good. Reset. Nice and tall. This time, left fist right in the center of your chest, elbow out. We're going to stretch it and come back in. Let's do 2 slow. So you can stick with that tempo or take it out. So it's like you're getting ready to shoot an arrow. You're pulling the bow back. You can tell I don't really shoot bows and arrows. It takes a lot of strength. Have you seen people do that? Oh, it's crazy. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, this little band is going to go around your ankles again. And then you're going to pull it up over your knees, and it's going to go around your thighs. But it should be fairly close to the knees, so you can see right there. Now bring your knees and your feet together. It's okay if it gets flabby, where you're going to open and come back in. Now when you come back in, don't let it get too flabby, okay? So you don't have to bring your knees back together. These are called clamshells. Let's go a little faster. So you could do this without any equipment. So if you don't have this stretchy band, you are just going to do this with your muscles. And something that might help is if you place your hands on the side of your thighs and push your hands onto your thighs like you're trying not to let your thighs open. That will give a little bit more work. Good. All right, nice. Take it out. Little pulse. Pulse it. Working the outer and inner thighs here. Sitting tall. Great. Okay. Woo. Let's take that off. You're going to pick up just one weight, and it would be your heavier weight, okay? We're going to take our legs in this man spread position, right? Sit like a guy. All right, so you're still going to have a straight spine, but you are going to tip toward, let's tip toward the right leg. Tip toward it, place your elbow on either your thigh or maybe your inner thigh. So you're a little tip, but with a straight spine. Reach the arm down, brace the other hand on your thigh. We're going to bend and straighten, okay? Bend and straighten. These are concentration curls. And with this arm braced into your leg, you're forcing your bicep to do almost all the work here. All right, let's go faster. Good. 4 more of those. All right, you're going to take it right to the middle, mid-range. Pulse it up. Now see if you can just let that weight rest in your hand so you're not squeezing it with your fingers. 4, 3, 2. You are going to pulse it at the top, right up towards your shoulder and chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down and release. All right, let's come over to the other side now. So switch, tip, place your elbow either on top of your thigh or maybe into your inner thigh. So you're tipped but with a straight spine. Arm starts down all the way. You can really extend here. Pull up and down. So you want a full range of motion. And use this hand here to brace yourself and stay with a long spine. Exhale and inhale. Good. Let's do a couple more, full range. Two more. One more. Okay, bring it to mid-range. Pulse it. Relax your grip. And if you notice that your body wants to kind of shift while you're doing that, tighten your core a little more. So brace those abs. Take it to the top. Pulse it here. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down to release it. Come on up. All right, just place your weight right on your lap. We're going to take our arms out wide, thumbs are down though, and press back. Stretch your biceps. All right, let's work the opposing muscle, which is your triceps. So you can bring your knees back together, turn to the side. We are going to tip forward and you're going to brace the back arm on your thighs. Front arm reaches all the way down. Now I want you to pull up like you're doing a row where that weight stops at your hip. That's your target. We are going to extend back, come back right to the hip. So what I would like for you to try to avoid is this swinging motion, okay? It's a really small move. The weight goes from your hip to straight back. And notice my upper arm doesn't move at all. So my shoulder is bracing me rather than moving. Yeah, this is one of the hardest moves for a lot of us to get because we want to do things big, and this is really small. Do you think you could do 8 pulses in the back? Let's try it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, good. Woo! So because that shoulder was bracing, it usually feels like it needs a nice little shoulder stretch. We'll stretch the biceps after we do both sides. So come over to the other side. You're going to tip forward with that straight back and brace with your arm on your thigh. Start straight down. Pull the weight to your hip so your elbow is behind you. Now straight back and then right to the hip. Straight back, right to the hip. So if your weight is coming somewhere along your thigh, you are probably using your shoulder. So you want to stop right at the hip. Good, that's it. Sometimes these smaller movements are actually harder because we're isolating the muscle that's working and it's not getting any help. 2 more. 1 more. Now we've got a pulse. Let's go. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, come forward. Nice work. Roll the shoulders, and let's do a tricep stretch. Let's take one arm overhead and down. You're just reaching your fingers down your back, wherever they can go, and then just helping a little bit with this hand. Good, let's do the other side. All right, we have one more exercise here in the chair, and then we'll be standing again. Release down. You're going to pick up your other weight. Arms are straight down at your side. This should probably be lighter weights if you have 2 sets. Okay, we're going to work the shoulders in a lateral raise. So brace your core, draw the shoulders down. Let's come out and down. So the highest I would like you to go is shoulder height. And you may even want to go a little lower. I'm going to keep it right here because my weights are a little heavy for this. Good. Exhale and inhale. You've got to breathe. Fantastic. We have 4 more. Such a fun song. I wish it was warm enough for a bikini. Not that I would wear one. Good. All right, weights down. Roll through the shoulders. And let's take a little shoulder stretch. So one arm comes across. You keep going. I'm just going to check, make sure everything's looking good with all you guys. Perfect. And then the other side. Great. Okay, come on up. We're going to do some work for the legs, but it's also going to focus on balance. So you are probably going to want a wall or your chair, okay? I'm going to be near the wall just in case. But I want you to be able to see my feet too, so I'm going to come back here for this one. So we're going to stand tall. Make sure you don't have any weights that you're going to trip over. And just have your feet hip width apart. We're going to come up on our toes and lower to our heels. Start off holding on to something. And I know you have shoes on, but I want you to see if you can spread your toes and feel all 10 toes. So you're not distributing the weight too much on your big toes or even your little toes. We're going to lift up. If you can let go, go for it. And it doesn't have to be a high lift. So if you've got problems with your toes at all, just see if you can shift your weight and lift the heels a little bit. If you're good to go, come on up and really squeeze those calves. How about 2 more? 1 more. it. I'm going to turn front. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. If you're holding on to the chair, hold on with one hand, reach up. That arm is going to circle. Good. One more. And then hold on with that hand. Other arm, circle. That's it. Now, you're going to either switch hands again or maybe take both off and circle both. So if you're holding on with one hand, do 2 on one side, then switch and do 2. Excellent. All right, maybe sit down. Oh, let's take one heel in front, sit back, stretch that calf. Good. Other side. Okay, so you're going to want a chair or a wall definitely to start off with this one. So what we're going to do, you're going to take one knee up. So it's like you're sitting in a chair, and I want you to flex your foot. So push your heel down. Then you're just going to bring, not moving your hip, just through the hip joint. Bring it back till it's down straight. The knee is down straight, and point your toe. All right, so bring it forward and flex. Bring it down and point. So what we're going to not do today is bring that knee way back, because a lot of times that makes you arch your back. So notice it's going to stop right under my hip. And if you can let go, go for it. Forward and flex, down and point. One more. Good. All right, just shake out your hips. Good. Let's do the other side, all right? So hold on to something if you need to. Pulling your belly button. So core really helps us balance. So we have to tighten up in there and lift the chest, all right? So hold on. Flex your foot, lift that knee. Now as the knee comes down, point your toe. Flex. And if you're letting go, it might help to bring your arms to the side. So make it a fairly small move as that knee stops directly under your hip. We're just working our balance and our hip joints. Good. Breathe. Good. And you know, I always forget to count, so I have no idea if this is going to be equal to the other side. Let's do 2 more. That feels about right. If you feel like you need 1 or 2 more extra, go for it. And point. Good. Little shake. I don't know, I just feel like dancing today. I think it's because the sun is shining, it's Sunday, we have fun music. I have my friends here. All right, a little bit more work for our balance. Stand tall, hold the chair or the wall. You're going to turn your hip out. And your toe is either going to stay right down on the floor with your heel on your ankle, or you're going to ease it up, or even a little more. But let's keep it under the knee. Let that knee really open to the side, and then I want you to lift this other hip. Now if you want to let go a hand, reach up. If you feel like you can let go both, how about cactus arms right here? Draw your shoulder blades together, just like you're trying to plumb towards your hips. Breathe. Good. One more breath. Release the arms, hold on, let it go. Good. All right, little shake, and then let's do the other side. So feel like you're turning out from your hip rather than just turning your knee, okay? So out from the hip, choose where you want the foot. Toe on the floor, toe at your ankle, heel right underneath the knee, wherever you want to go. And then you choose if you want to hold on or lift one arm. Maybe you can lift both. And check it out, I'm a little sinking into my hip. I'm going to lift it. Do you see the difference? I'll show you again. Lift it. Yeah. So like you're drawing up all the energy away from the floor. We want to breathe and we want to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So you're opening your chest here. Beautiful. I know that looks so good on you guys. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice job. All right, shake it out, shake it out. All right, I have the most exquisite stretch for you. So you're gonna use the back of your chair. I'm gonna turn it. We're gonna hold on to it, and you're gonna walk your feet away until your arms and your back go straight. Your legs are pretty straight, and you can bring your head between your arms. And just hang out there. Push your butt away. Stretch through your legs. This is an assisted down dog, and I love it because it just stretches the entire backside of your body. Oh, feel how that gets all through your shoulders and upper back, down your spine, through your hips, down the back of your legs, hamstrings, calves. So good. Take another breath. Excellent. Oh, good. Let's come back. All right, we are going to have a seat in our chair. I love that. I could have stayed in that pose all day, right? You too? I think so. Okay. So you don't really need to see my feet here. We're going to sit tall, just a little bit more core work, and then we'll stretch. We're going to do a little bit of work with coordination as well. So pull in your belly button. We're going to do our cat-cow a couple times. So you're going to lift your chest and then round your spine, letting your chest kind of cave in. Inhale and exhale. So I will show you from the side. I don't have much of an arch. You might have a little more arch in your back here. You don't have to do it like really big. And then exhale and round. So your range of motion is going to be wherever it feels really good for you. Let's do one more of those. Now we're going to just add a little core work. So we're going to inhale, come up into your cow. As you round into your cat, you're going to pull a knee into your chest. Inhale, set it down, lift into cow. Exhale, pull the other knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Now if you have cranky knees, pull in underneath your knee, okay? Sometimes hands on the shins, pulling the knee in, can force the knee into too much flexion. We don't want that. So we're breathing, right? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more on each side. And inhale and exhale. Good. Now just inhale, lift through the chest. Now as you're coming into cow and exhale, you're actually going to come around in a little circle. And then inhale and come back through cow. Exhale, rounding around into cat, coming around back into cow. So not only are you waving your spine this way, forward and back, but you're also making this circle with your spine. Do one more in this direction. And then let's do the other way. So a nice couple of big circles. That's it. You're going in the range of motion that feels the best for you. Never going into pain. So nice. All right, good job. Coming back up. Reset yourself so you're on the edge of your chair, pulling in the belly button. Let's just take arms down, and you're going to reach toward the floor on one side and then on the other side. That's it. So nice. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Awesome. All right, let's hold one leg underneath so that you can lift, and you're just going to point and flex. Now, I don't want you to point so hard that you get a cramp, but do try to stretch out the whole front of your foot. We neglect our feet and ankles sometimes. We have to give them a little love as well. One more. How about a big circle in one direction and then in the other direction? Good. Set that one down. We're going to lift up the other leg. Take it out. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Perfect song for today, right? The sun is shining. So definitely get out there and enjoy it today, because tomorrow we're back to typical New England spring weather. Good. I'm going to go for a hike in the woods today. How about you guys? Social distancing, right? All right, big circle one way and the other way. Very nice. All right, just sit relaxed but nice and upright. We're going to take our hands out, and you are going to touch your thumb to each fingertip. All right, so one to the other. That's pretty easy, right? Let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always have a hard time with my ring finger. Last time. Good. All right. Wide. Nice. And just circle your wrists. Get a little crack in there. Go the other way. Fantastic. All right. Shake it out. Good job. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, push. So if you want to clasp and then push your palms up, that will give you a little different stretch. But if that's uncomfortable, keep the palms down. Then drop your shoulders. Good. We're going to bring the arms forward, get that cat back. And then let's open the arms. Let your shoulder blades drop down. Now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to come across to your left hand and then draw that hand right across your chest. Let your gaze follow your hand. Draw it across. Okay, getting a little twist. And then pulling it across. And one more. Let's do the other side. So left hand comes across and open. One more. let's bring our palms together, then bend your elbows and see if you can bring your elbows together. If they're a little apart, that's okay. Squeeze them, just take them up and down. We're stretching the backs of the shoulders and that upper back. One more. Awesome. All right, release the shoulders. And let's take one leg out in front. You're going to lift your toe, and you can shift forward if you want. And here's something a little different. Opposite hand can come over to the outside of your shin, ankle, wherever it goes. Stay right there. Stretch. Come on back up. We're going to take that same leg up on top, so you can use that sliding method I showed you. Now, before you tip forward, what I want you to do is hold your knee and your foot with your hands, and then lift your leg off a little bit. And we're going to make a little circle. So we did a lot of great hip mobility today. This is going to help with that as well. Go the other way. Call this cradle to baby. Good. Set that foot on. Flex your foot. So push your foot away, your heel away. And then take a little tip here. And you might even like to place your elbows on there. Beautiful. Same leg, and we're going to take a little twist toward our knee. So you can hold the back of the chair with one hand and your knee with the other. Good. Release. Take that leg down. Scoot over a little to the edge of the chair, and we're going to let that outside leg drop down. Lift your chest and reach this arm right up. So you're getting a really long line all the way down. And you can hold on to the chair with this other hand. So from the side, this would look like this. Down. You can use your hand to help pull your leg in. Come back center. Let's do everything on the other side. So we're going to take that other leg out. Toe faces up. A little tip forward or a lot, depending on where you want to go with this. And then how about we take that little twist. Now if that doesn't feel good, just stay straight. And use your chair if you want to hold on to the back of it. That'll help you. Hold you steady, maybe get you a little further. Come on up. We're going to bring that leg on top, so if you want to slide it up, you can do that. We're going to hold the foot with each hand and the knee with the other hand. Lift it and make a little circle. So it doesn't have to be a big lift. You're just trying to take the weight off. And then go the other way. Good. Set it down. Flex your foot. So you're pushing your heel out, pulling your toes this way. That helps to protect your knee as you add this tip and maybe a little weight from your elbows. So if you want to just gently push that knee down. Let me take some breaths here. Okay, let's rise up. Take a twist toward your knee so you can place your hand on your knee. Reach around behind you for your chair. Let your legs slide down. We're going to scoot a little toward the edge of the chair so your cheek is off. Drop that leg down so your knee's right underneath your hip. And then a big reach up. Finding lots of length in that side. All the way from your fingertips down to your knees. Nice. Another deep breath. Hold that leg forward. Come back square to your chair. And let it go. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did a great job. Have a wonderful day. So get out there, enjoy the sunshine, and just have so much fun today. And then just hunker down tomorrow. It'll be fine, and we will get through this, guys. Enjoy.